Welcome back, SethBling here. Today I want to show you a death trap that's pretty much undetectable and works based on redstone ore and carpet. So if I walk along, you'll see I trigger it, and before I have time to react, the floor is gone and I've fallen into a pit of lava. Of course, this could also be a pitfall trap where you fall far enough to take enough damage to kill you, and then you have, say, hoppers collecting all the gear and everything that the person dropped. It could be pretty evil. I'm going to show you how to build this trap, and it's actually quite simple. There's really not too many pieces to it. So right here I'm going to go ahead and do it, and we're going to start off with 4 blocks like this. I'm going to need some pistons. Let's get some sticky pistons and regular pistons. You'll need both. You need 2 sticky pistons facing outwards like this. Let's put some redstone dust down and a torch on the sides of these blocks. I'm creating a block update detector on each side. Okay, now we need to place a piston here. I just needed a couple blocks for kind of scaffolding to get it in place. But place another one here. And then the final step is redstone block here, redstone block here. Now these 2 sticky pistons are called block update detectors, or buds. If I place a block next to them, either one of them, both will trigger. And if I remove a block, again, both will trigger. Now the way this trap works is it's based on the redstone ore basically glowing when it gets stepped on, and that triggers the pistons. You can see it triggers both pistons. It'll also trigger them when it stops glowing, but it also works through carpet. So if I go ahead and place them down now, placing on, if you right click on a redstone ore block, it causes it to start glowing. So in order to avoid that, you can place on the side of another block next to the redstone ore block. But now you'll see if I step on one of these, it starts glowing even through the wool. So this is the basis of how the trap works. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and add another piston right here, and this is what's going to trigger the trap. And basically, I'm going to start putting down signs. Well, I shouldn't do it quite yet because, well, when this thing stops glowing, it's going to trigger these pistons. And this thing will retract because the redstone block next to it's going to get pushed away. So you can see this one retracts. So we're going to put signs next to it. I just right-clicked on the side of the piston head so that the sign is attached to the piston head. And so now, as soon as that piston head breaks, all of these signs are all attached to that one sign here, which is attached to the piston head. So as soon as the piston head retracts, all of these signs are going to break. And I'm going to put carpet on top of the signs. Again, going to use basically right-click on the side of the carpet blocks over here in order to get the carpets placed. Oops, sometimes it's really easy to accidentally click on top. And then let's just grab some more sandstone blocks just to kind of flesh it out a little bit. Add some more carpet on this end, and I'll do the same thing over here. Although I don't want to actually trigger the trap just yet, so I'm going to build up from the side. I don't want to right click on the redstone ore because it'll trigger the redstone ore to start glowing. So there we go, we've got a bunch of carpet. Now I can put walls in as well, and this can only be too wide the way it's currently designed. I would love to see a design that works for wider hallways. That'd be pretty cool. I couldn't think of an easy way to do that. And basically now we've got the exact setup that I had over there. You can see where the signs are is where the player can fall. So if you want to dig a hole, then you'll want to dig out an area like this. Just look up and see where you can see the carpet, because that's where the player's going to fall through. And, dig out a trap if you want to put hoppers in here at the bottom to collect the player's items. Then you're good to go. Okay, so now if I'm walking along or sprinting along or whatever, I'm going to trigger the trap and I'll fall through and die. And to reset the trap, you will definitely want to wait until this redstone dust or redstone ore does stop glowing. You can also break it and replace it if you'd like. You will need a silk touch pick, of course, in order to get the redstone ore in its ore form. I'm just going to go ahead and replace it, and in order to make it stop glowing, and then you'll just want to replace those signs. The cool thing about the signs is they break instantly, so these signs are actually breaking the moment the player steps on the trap. So there's really no reaction time for the player to actually escape the trap. Unless they're sneaking along the hallway or something, they're really not going to have the time to avoid it, which is pretty cool. And you can also basically replenish the trap mostly from up above, though it is kind of hard to right-click on the side of carpet sometimes. So there you go. That's how you build the carpet and redstone ore trap. It's very cool. It's pretty much impossible to detect unless you're just like sneaking along. But if you're just running along, yeah, you're gonna fall right in and probably die. So pretty cool. That's about it. Thanks for watching.